So yeah, hopefully this won't take too long. Essentially where we're going is, if you remember back at the start of the Frostgate outpost, no sorry not the Frostgate, Boreless Pass, the woman Beacon Reedley, she talked about there being two passes through the mountains. And we're kind of going to the other one, which is supposedly more dangerous. And you'll see that there were a very small few Ascalonians who tried to come up through this way, and they get pinned down in a cave quite far away. So we're just going to go, and that's the outpost, so we're just going to go over there. Yeah, can you see that huge mountain up there? You can go all the way to the top of it. And that is Anvil Rock. We'll see it closer very soon. But it's a pretty awesome place. You can see the peak very, very, very far up in the distance. But yeah, look, there's just this place is just guarded by Stone Summit like mad. They defend it really, really, really rigidly. But in this game, you don't actually have to complete the missions to go further on in the plot. You can just skip past, and you can get in parties with people and hire them to run you through so that you get to near the end of the game without having to fight anything. That's called runners, and this pass is where the runners come. So you can either complete the game by going through the quests, or you can hire a runner. And this is sort of a highway for the runners. This is how they get through the mountains, both to and from Kryta. Because foreign characters don't start in Ascalon. Foreign characters start in Kryta when they get to this continent, and they hire runners to take them back across the mountains to get to Ascalon. You see, so it's quite interesting. I personally like this place because it's just kind of out of the way. It's kind of an optional secret place, and there's not too many quests bogging it down. It's just a nice thing you can go out and go and explore. And yeah, it's just pretty awesome, really. We'll learn a little bit more about Anvil Rock in just a minute. But I'm going to shut up while we run to the cave where those few Ascalonians are held up. Alright, here we are. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Ice Tooth Cave. There's a dwarf out here, Macus Ironjaw. I wonder if he's got anything interesting. Oh, he gives us some Crichton armor. It's not good. It's not as powerful as ours though, so we'll ignore that for now. But good to know. Anyway, yeah. Welcome to Ice Tooth Cave. Just a little hidden place out in the middle of nowhere. One of my favourite outposts. You don't often get other humans here. There's another player here though. Felicity Purines. About the same level as me. We're both level 15 warriors. Taking a little break from the main plot. But yeah, there's also some interesting skills you can buy from people here, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's a necromancer over there too, from this Ascalonian. See, sells quite a lot of skills. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Axe rake, cripples them, causes weakness. Oh, and that one interrupts stuff. I might buy that. I don't know. I'll bear that in mind for now. Right, anyway, let's keep going. I'll show you Anvil Rock and then we can go back to the Frost Gate and see what's going on. How we're going to get everyone back through. Oh yeah. Icetooth Cave. Just outside of Icetooth Cave, the Dwarven clan leaders held parley at Anvil Rock, a sacred site said to have been the forge of the Great Dwarf himself. The Great Dwarf is the dwarfs kind of god. Like the humans believe in 5 gods, but the dwarfs have different beliefs, and they believe in the Great Dwarf, who you learn a lot more about in the final expansion of the game. He's quite an important character in that. Anyway, the Dwarven clans no longer meet for purposes of peace, and no one holds out that the Great Dwarf will ever return to Tyria, so this icy place receives few visitors. Until recently, when humans have been coming up here. Anyway, we'll quickly nip to the rock itself and then go back. Alright, so we're starting to go uphill now. Well, we've been going uphill quite a lot actually. Yeah, getting very steep. Lots of wolves and stuff around. Ah, don't knock me down, you bastards. Sorry guys, I went the wrong way just then. I guess I don't know this place as well as I used to. Yeah, it's up here, up this hill. Even higher up. I can get these Minotaurs to leave me alone. Guess it's the middle of the night. It's snowing like mad and it's all dark up there. Yeah, there's the moon. Going higher still. Here's the peak. And this rock up here. Hold on, I'll walk around just the side here. And there you have it. Probably one of the highest places you can get to. It's pretty cool up here. This was a sacred site for the Dwarves, and we'll learn a lot more about that later. There's a little Dwarven village over there, you can see the lights. And yeah, I just really wanted to show you guys this because a lot of people might be able to play the game and completely miss cool stuff like this. So, there you go. Pretty cool. Right, enough procrastination. Let's go to the Frost Gate. The Frost Gate was built by the Deldrimor Dwarves as a way to protect their homes from invaders coming through Borlis Pass. When a civil war broke out, the gate fell into the hands of the Stone Summit, a xenophobic group of Dwarven renegades who were trying to overthrow the king. Now no one gets through the pass unless the Stone Summit allows it. A little taster of what might be coming. A very, very big, important thing in the plot is going to happen soon as well. You might have already been spoiled by it in the comments, but there you go. That was bound to happen. But this is quite an interesting mission. Something big will happen. Right, Larthen Irontongue. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen a human in the Shiver Peaks. What brings you here to Grubel's Gulch? We're on our way to Kryta. Well, you've made it this far, but you still have a long way to go. We can give you safe passage in the lands we control, but the journey through the Frost Gate is in your own hands. Lands you control? The only way to Kryta is through a stretch of frozen canyon ruled by the Stone Summit. Their leader, Dagnar Stonepate, does not see eye to eye with his cousin. Dagnar is the cousin? Indeed, small world, eh? Dagnar sees the humans as a taint. He thinks they will bring ruin upon us. His cousin, the king of the dwarves, sees things differently. He believes that any alliances he can make will only create a stronger dwarven nation. By allowing you safe passage, King Jarlis has made it abundantly clear that he means to fight the Stone Summit to the bitter end. Dagnar would rather die than allow a procession of human refugees to traverse their mountains. He will no doubt have his eye on the Frost Gate. The Frost Gate? It is the key to crossing through the Shiver Peaks to Kryta. The Frost Gate guards the way through Borlis Pass. There are 3 mechanisms that operate it, and if you can find the lever, you can activate each one of them in turn. But the Stone Summit will do all they can to stop you from getting through. It won't be easy. What must I do? There are 2 roads through the pass. The Stone Summit guard the higher of the 2. You'll have to sneak up on them and take out their weapons so that Rurik can lead the rest of your people through the lower road. The high road it is. The way will be treacherous and there will be bloodshed. Keep a wary eye out for giants and Dryders. I wish you luck. So, Dryders are more wildlife and so are giants. We've seen some. The giants are like the Ettins and stuff. Well, thanks for wishing me luck, man. So, this is going to be dangerous. The leader of the Stone Summit is around and he's got his eye on the gate and we're trying to get through it. So, this can only spell trouble. Well, enough talk. Let's keep going, guys. Intermission. All on my lonesome.